Remove distractions to mental clarity. The constant noise used to be my oxygen. The endless scroll of news, the ping of every notification, the chatter of social media. It was all a symphony of distraction that I somehow convinced myself was connection. Yet, beneath that frantic surface, I felt a deep, hollow anxiety. My thoughts were like a flock of scattered birds, never landing, never resting. I told myself I was devoted to God, but I was always catching up, squeezing in a quick prayer while waiting in line, or glancing at a verse just before falling asleep. My focus was everywhere, but on Him. Then, I heard the message. Let us move away from the noise. Focus our mind on God. This is an act of faith. It sounded simple, almost too simple, but it was the grace I needed. It hit me. My attempts at devotion were acts of striving, not trust. To truly focus on God, I had to deliberately create a space for Him. The next morning, I did it. I didn't reach for my phone. I reached for silence. I found a corner, still and dark, and I just sat. It felt awkward, almost terrifying, to be alone with my own unedited thoughts. The urge to check a text or turn on a podcast was intense, the enemy's noise, just as the message had said. But I remembered the promise. God is light, and in Him there is no darkness at all. I held on to that truth, letting it be the single, steady beacon for my mind. I began to whisper, then to pray, letting His word read aloud in my heart. As I sat in that quietness, something shifted. The racing birds in my mind began to settle. It wasn't an immediate miracle, but a gentle, steady peace began to seep in. It wasn't the peace of escape, but the perfect peace promised in Isaiah 26 verse 3, the result of a mind stayed on Him. Now, this isn't just a weekend practice. It's the anchor of my day. I rise before the clamor begins, following the example of Jesus, who went out to a solitary place. And the amazing thing? This stillness hasn't made me lazy. It has clarified my purpose, fueling my hands to do my own business and to work with my own hands, as the Apostle Paul commanded. The focused time with God gives me a clean, sharp clarity to do the work He has set before me, allowing me to aspire to live quietly while still living fully. The noise is still out there, but now, the deepest part of me resides in the stillness of His light.